controversy related to Lalan Singh that has transpired in Bihar as well. This is pertaining to the Mokama constituency. FIR has been registered against the second in command in the JDU for allegedly making threatening remarks against the voters of the Mahagathbandhan. Now, Pratibha, you have been getting urban voices. At present, I'm in a relatively rural belt of Hajipur. We'll try to speak to the women voters over here as well as the men voters. आप बताएं, क्या सुशासन आपको लगता है आया है? पहले जंगल राज था, ऐसा आपको लगता है कि किन मुद्दों पे आप वोट करना चाहेंगे? सर, वोट
तो करना चाहते हैं हम लोग। सब कुछ यहाँ सही रहा है, अच्छा रहा है।
विमेन वोटर्स विल स्पीक टू देम एज वेल। आपसे बात करेंगे, क्या आपको लगता है कि महिला सुरक्षा अच्छा हुआ है? अभी अच्छा हुआ है। मोर विमेन रिएक्शंस विल टेक। वो जीविका दीदी से जो पैसे की सरकार ने जो आश्वासन दिए थे, क्या आपको वो मिला है?
मिला।
क्या आपको सिक्योरिटी के मामले में अच्छा लगता है कि आपको लगता है आप सुरक्षित है? अभी
सब ठीक,
सब ठीक है। सो विमेन वोटर्स आर ऑल्सो सेइंग दैट इट इज रिलेटिवली मोर सिक्योर फॉर देम, एटलीस्ट these women voters are saying. Pratibha will also speak to these gentlemen over here. आप बताएं कि आप किन मुद्दों पे वोट करोगे? क्या क्या सुविधा है जिसमें आपको बदलाव की अपेक्षा रहेगी?
ये तो अब तो रोजगार चाहिए, रोजगार चाहिए, विकास चाहिए, शिक्षा चाहिए। बहुत से ऐसे मुद्दे हैं जो अभी काम करने के लिए बाकी है। विकास तो हुआ है, लेकिन विकास अभी और होना चाहिए। जो होना चाहिए वैसा हुआ नहीं है। विकास में तेजी आना चाहिए,
विकास में तेजी आना चाहिए। दिस इज व्हाट द पीपल ओवर हियर। पर आपसे और एक चीज पूछेगी कि आपको लगता है पहले जंगल राज था सच में यहाँ पर? क्या अभी प्रगति हुई, ऐसा लगता है आपको?
प्रगति तो हुआ है, प्रगति तो हुआ है, लेकिन बीच में इधर 5-6 साल से बस लगता है जैसे लाइन से नीतीश जी कुछ अलग हट गए हैं। अब वो खुद अपने पार्टी से ही बाहुबली को टिकट दे रहे हैं, जिसको कभी जेल भेजा करते थे।
The Bahubali that he is mentioning about is Anand Singh, a very turning point in this election, because PM Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah have been speaking about the alleged jungle raj of Lalu Prasad Yadav as well as Tejasvi Yadav as well. That is 20 years back. But what transpired in Mokama was Dular Chand Yadav was murdered, and the main accused in that is the candidate of JDU, that is Nitish Kumar's party. He is in jail now, and related to that only Lalan Singh made those alleged controversial remarks as well. आपसे बात करेंगे सर जी, क्या आपको लगता है कि विकास हुआ है? किन मुद्दों पे आप वोट करना चाहोगे?
विकास तो हुआ था, लेकिन इधर अभी 5-6 साल से मैंने देख रहा हूँ कि विकास नहीं है। शिक्षा का स्तर हो, चाहे स्वास्थ्य का स्तर हो, रोड भले ही हाईवे बन रहा है, लेकिन शहर में जो भी सड़कें हैं इतनी जल जमाव होती है कि रोड आते जाते गिरते रहते हैं। उस समय भी सुधार होनी चाहिए। बाकी क्या है कि पढ़े लिखे लोग अगर पॉलिटिक्स में आते हैं तो शिक्षा में सुधार होगा, स्वास्थ्य में भी सुधार होगा और नौकरियां भी आएगी।
Well, these are the reactions that we are getting from this relatively rural belt. Pratibha, many are saying that सुधार हुआ है, प्रगति पथ पर है बिहार, बट और सुधार होना चाहिए।
Okay, all right. So for some it is Vikas, for some it is Berojgar. This is the issues that people are voting on. We're going to be speaking to more voters as well. Joining us on the broadcast is also JVC Sriram, political strategist. On the broadcast also with us, Tushar Gupta, political analyst. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. Before I come to you, let me also go across to my colleague Shreya, who is going to take us through what's at stake in the Bihar elections. We saw the top guns of both the NDA and the India bloc campaigning with all their might in Bihar to win the hearts of the people of Bihar. Shreya, what's at stake?
Absolutely. Pratibha, good morning to you, Arunil, as well as to our panelists and the viewers who are joining us this morning. Remember, this is a high-stake political battle that we are going to be witnessing today and in the next few days. Let's quickly take you through what's at stake for the big players in Bihar, starting with Nitish Kumar. Now, if he wins, of course, he will emerge as the tallest leader in Bihar's politics by bucking all trends. That is at stake. But if he loses, he will be blamed for dragging down the alliance in the poll battle. He will have to take the accountability. For that, of course, Nitish Kumar is somebody who is eyeing this election very, very closely. Now, let's take you through the other, other electoral battle that we can see in this entire political battle. For Tejasvi Yadav, of course, if he wins, he's going to cement his place as the true successor of his father, Lalu Prasad Yadav's legacy. Also, if he loses, he will shoulder the blame as the sole face of the campaign. Remember, RJD and Tejasvi Yadav have been constantly blamed for, discriminating against the Congress party, for that rift that the BJP and the NDA keep blaming the opposition about. So for Nitish Kumar and JDU, as well as for Tejasvi Yadav and RJD, remember, this is what is at stake. For the BJP, let's talk about the Bharatiya Janata Party. If they win, the scope to broaden their presence in Bihar independently. Remember, they are this time around fighting on equal number of seats as the JDU. But if they lose, they could force a rejig. The need to go back to the drawing board once again will come to the fore for the BJP. Need to re-strategize how to go about their Bihar campaign. So these by far, remember, is what BJP is looking at, expanding its presence and of course making sure that their candidates win on ground. Pratibha, over to you. Get us more reactions from the ground.
Okay. All right, Shreya, thank you. We'll just come back to you in just a moment. We have with us some of the voters, early morning voters, like we said, since the voter turnout was low previously. Very important to speak to the voters, to give out that appeal to go out and cast your vote. आपने वोटिंग कर ली, कैसा था प्रोसेस, क्या मुद्दा रहा आपके लिए?
नहीं, ठीक है, वोटिंग तो बहुत ही स्मूथली चल रहा है और मेरा कहना है कि पोलिंग एजेंट ज़्यादा नुक्ताचीनी कर रहे हैं, नहीं करना था। इससे तो पोलिंग जो है स्लो होगा। तो मैं चाहूँगा, इस मैसेज देना चाहूँगा कि पोलिंग एजेंट को इतना अधिकार न दिया जाए कि ज़्यादा क्वेरी करें, वैसे वोटिंग बहुत स्लो होगी।
स्लो हो गया है, आपको यहाँ पे लगा स्लो? ओके, आपका प्रोसेस कैसा था, क्या मुद्दा रहा?
संतुष्ट हैं यहाँ के प्रोसेस से।
और आपके लिए क्या मुद्दा था?
मेरा लिए कोई मुद्दा नहीं है। हाँ, इसलिए मुद्दा नहीं है कि पोलिंग एजेंट अभी स्टार्टिंग है, धीरे धीरे उन लोगों का हाथ सेट हो जाएगा। और
आप जब वोटिंग करते हैं तो आपके लिए वोटिंग का क्या मुद्दा रहेगा?
बहुत स्मूथली, कोई मुद्दा नहीं है, सब सही है।
यहाँ पे आपके लिए, मैम एज अ वुमेन वोटर, व्हाट आर द इश्यूज फॉर यू? क्या मुद्दा रहा आपके लिए वोटिंग के लिए?
सब कुछ ठीक रहा, बहुत अच्छा रहा, बहुत अच्छा फील भी हुआ।
अच्छा।
और खास
क्या
करके
देना चाहेंगी आप वोटर्स के लिए?
देखिए, सबसे बड़ी चीज है कि हम लोगों को खुशी है कि हम लोग अपने देश के लिए जो कुछ भी कर रहे हैं, अच्छा कर रहे हैं और एक ऐसा मौका, चांस हम लोग को मिल रहा है ऐसा करने का, वोट देने का, और अच्छा गुड फील कर रहे हैं।
अच्छा, okay, all right. Let me go across to JVC Sriram. Mr. Sriram, you have also studied Bihar extensively on the voting patterns in 2020 versus now. Many of the people have been talking about development. They've been speaking of Vikas as well. What do you think for voters the key issue is going to be? What was your reading of Bihar?
Good morning. I think, we need to look at it from the age-wise. I think people who are probably in the age bracket of 18 to 35, I think the Mahagathbandhan is getting a bigger traction. And people who have seen probably the Lallu's regime and then the Rabri Devi's regime, who are about 35 years old, and they feel that development, vikas, safety, security have been provided by Nitish Kumar's government, and they are voting in a different pattern. If my data, if I have to go by my data, there are few things which we need to take into consideration. One is the age-wise. So less than 35, real preference towards Mahagathbandhan. Above 35, the bigger we go, the larger we go, the JDU and the NDA comes into picture. And number two is gender. We need to look at what is the kind of traction which the 10,000 rupees which has been given by Nitish Kumar government is going to have as far as women voters are concerned. That's number two factor. Third factor is obviously caste, because I don't think we can discuss Bihar politics without mentioning caste. I think Tejasvi has done a better job compared to the previous elections, where he is not only able to gain traction from Yadav and Muslim, who are their core vote bank, but I think EBC votes, particularly Malla votes, and also due to the presence of IP Gupta, he is able to cut into EBC votes. And also, very importantly, I would like to have a look at the SC, Jatav or Ravidas votes, because I don't think SC community is voting as one block. While Paswans might be inclined towards an NDA, but I think the Jatav community and the Ravidas community are moving towards the RJD and Mahagathbandhan. So all in all, that is the reason why when we gave our final opinion poll, we said that it is going to be a close election, but NDA is going to have an edge. But I can tell you that my data, what it suggests is that till the October 30th, the contest was very, very close. But post that, something is happening where the NDA is gaining some traction. At the same time, we need to also factor in the Mokama incident, because I don't think Mokama by itself is going to have a big change. Anand Singh is expected to win over from there. But this whole taint of Jungle Raj probably affects the neighboring region of Mokama also. And what kind of split is going to happen as far as upper caste is concerned and Yadav votes are concerned also needs to be seen. All in all, NDA is slightly ahead, but just that slightly. It's not running away with a landslide or a tsunami, but NDA has its nose ahead, because I think the trust that the people place on Nitish Kumar is pretty high compared to the trust that the people place on Tejasvi Yadav. Also, last and final point is that as far as NDA is concerned, the underperformers are LJP and AMS. At the same time, the underperformers for the Mahagathbandhan is the Congress party. And while IJP and
इस तरह के झूठे बयानों के माध्यम से देश की जनता दिग्भ्रमित